What's up, family? Man, I bless each and every one of you. May God continue to guide you, keep you, comfort you, and aid you in your growth and development, as well as the healing stage of your life. Family, man, we have to grow up. We have to grow up. Man, I want to have a heart-to-heart with you guys. I'm going to continue our conversation. We're going to talk a little bit about crystal that I love. You see me rocking all the time. But we want to talk about understanding who you are. Understanding who you are with turquoise. I always have this pendant on me. You know what I mean? I always have this on me. Even if you don't see it, I promise you, I always have it with me and on me. I wear this ring from time to time. I haven't worn it in a while. I wear it on special occasions. Nice piece of turquoise. You'll see the turquoise here on the bracelet with the amethyst. So, yeah. Beautiful piece of turquoise right here also. If you can see that. And I also have a flute, a crow flute that I love. And the eyes on both sides are made of turquoise, different pieces in the base of the flute. That's also made out of turquoise. I'll show you the other side. You can see the eyes, yes. Turquoise, let's get into it. God help us. Understanding who you are. We live in an age where so many people have no idea of who they are, have no clue of who they are. You know what I mean? They've been living a lie their whole life, confused, just chaotic, just experimenting and just trying this, trying that, and it is what it is. You know what I mean? Turquoise has been around for thousands of years. It was used in jewelry in ancient Africa, back in Egyptian times. It's been used all over the world. It's been used in America by Native Americans. And Native Americans, I'm part Native American, I'm part Cherokee as well as Blackfeet. And Native Americans teach that turquoise, in order for us to, we don't just go and dig in the ground looking for turquoise. We don't go digging in the ground looking for any of the crystals. The crystals, first and foremost, have to present themselves to us, has to come to the surface. The ground has to give it to us. We can't go tearing up the ground to get it. That's first and foremost. That's number one, okay? Turquoise has been looked at as a protective stone. It's been looked at for the throat chakra to help you speak the truth. I'm going to dive deep into all of that today, okay? And so with the turquoise, Native Americans is taught that turquoise shows you who you are. When you look at the colors of turquoise, it comes in a blue and all the way to like a different shades of green. There's many different types of turquoise. But turquoise comes in pretty much those colors and just different ranges of colors in between the green and the blues. And what they're saying was that, man, it reminds you of who you are. Stay with me. We're going to say, turquoise was more valuable to Native Americans than gold and silver and all the other stuff. Turquoise was the most precious thing they had. And so oftentimes when different people came and they presented themselves to the tribe and they were proven or shown to be people of integrity, honorable people, they were gifted turquoise. A piece of turquoise to a stranger or to somebody outside of the tribe was signifying, hey, you're part of the clan now. You're part of the tribe now. You're one of us. We're you and you're us. Stay with me. We're going somewhere. And so when you look at turquoise, the natives said that, man, turquoise, the blues, reminded you that you didn't just come from the ground. Yes, your flesh, your bones, man, from the ground, they'll dry up and they'll go back to being dust. But your spirit is from the sky. And that's what the blue represents, the sky. You're not just flesh. Your spirit too. You're not just flesh and spirit, but you have a lot of water in you too. So you're comprised of these three entities: spirit, water, and earth. In Christian, they say the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Spirit, flesh, and water. So when I remember who I am, when I know who I am, I'm not fearful of another man. When I know who I am, I'm not tripping off anything in this earthly realm. Why? Because I'm not just this. I'm more powerful than just this realm. Stay with me. We're going somewhere. I'm spirit. I'm God in flesh. We've got to grow the fuck up and stop the bullshit. We've got to grow the fuck up and understand who we are. See, we walk around delusional and confused about our identity. And that's been one of the greatest tricks of our life. To get you to take on a perspective, an identity that really don't belong to you. To get you to take on a perspective, an identity that's really not yours. That's not who you are. That's why you walk around with fear. That's why you walk around depressed. That's why you walk around feeling hopeless and powerless. Because you don't understand who the fuck you are. Because all you think you are is this physical being. So, when I understand who I am, and I understand the power that I possess, throat chakra, I can speak the truth and not give a damn who gets offended. I can speak the truth and not give a damn who wants to shut me up. I can speak the truth and not give a fuck what somebody else is thinking about me. Why? Because I know who I am. I know what I am. And I'm not intimidated by anyone else. I'm not going to shut up and stop talking the truth because you don't want me to, because you don't like the way I present it. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a damn. And so, when you know who you are, you can walk that life and not be intimidated by others. When you know who you are, you don't give a damn who has what. You don't give a damn about the superficial shit. You don't give a damn about the tangible shit. You don't give a damn about the gold and the silver and all this other crap. Why? Because you understand who the fuck you are. I'm going somewhere, I promise you. So you understand when you know who you are. Again, going back to the natives' belief, we don't go digging for crystals. The crystal presents itself to us. We don't go digging for precious stones. It presents itself to us. It gets itself to us. And so, when I understand that, I'm not living in fear. When I understand that, I'm not living with a lack mentality. When I understand that, I don't live with this mentality, there's not enough. I don't have enough because I live in abundance. I live in abundance. I am universal abundance. When I know who the fuck I am, I know that everything is at my disposal. Everything is readily available to me, whether it comes from the water or whether it comes from the land or whether it comes from the sky above. Again, you see in my video talking about motivate. Man, I know who the fuck I am. And this is what turquoise represents. Understanding the three aspects of you. I've often said, I live the life that I love. And I love the life that I live. Let me say it again. I live the life that I love. And I love the life that I live. Why? Because I live with a spirit of gratitude. I live with a spirit of understanding who the fuck I am. I live with the understanding of why I'm here. And it don't matter who don't like it. It don't matter if they don't want me doing certain things. It don't matter if they don't want me saying certain things. None of that shit fucking matters. Why? Because I know who I am. I know why I'm here. And so we got to grow the fuck up. We got to grow the fuck up. So many people, man, I got to get turquoise because it's a protective stone. It protects me against evil. It protects me against woo. And so many people get turquoise for that purpose. So many get turquoise because, man, they've lost their voice. They don't speak the truth. They get intimidated by other people. They don't say what they have to say. They don't say what they need to say. It gives them the courage to stand on business. It gives them the courage to speak up for themselves. And so, when I know who I am, and when we know who we are, flesh, water, spirit, sky, we're everything. We're all things. Got to understand this is deep. When I become all things, I don't need things because I'm self-sufficient. I have it within me. Whatever I need, I produce. What am I saying? Oh, God help me. Jesus, Joshua, was getting ready to pay taxes. And he said, render to Caesar what is Caesar's. And Jesus said, okay, go catch a fish. And in the fish's mouth, you'll find a coin. Go pay your taxes with that. And what Jesus was saying, what Jesus was demonstrating, not so much the importance of paying the taxes. What Jesus was demonstrating was like, everything you need, you have available. Everything you need is readily available to you. Catch that. You have an abundance. You have an abundance. You are abundant. If you don't have enough, it's because you don't know who the fuck you are. If you're in need, it's because you don't know who the fuck you are. You don't know who you are. You're not walking in your power. You're not walking in your authority. Whatever it is you quote unquote need. Whatever it is you quote unquote think you want. You have it within you to bring it to fruition. The question is, do you know who you are? Do you understand the power that you possess? It's like growing up in the kingdom, and you're the king's oldest son. And you don't even understand who you are. You're the king's oldest son. You're the king's oldest child. And you not know who your daddy is. You not know the power that your daddy have. And because that's the power your daddy has, that's the power you have. Stay with me, I'm going somewhere. You have all this power, and you don't even know it. You have all this authority, and you don't even know it. You have all this abundance, and you don't even know it. And so what we do is we live beneath our means. We live beneath our means because we don't understand who the hell we are. We live beneath our means. Because we don't know why we're here. And it is what it is. We've got to grow up. We've got to grow up. We've got to understand why we're here. We've got to understand who we really are. In our whole life, we've been beaten down. We've been made to feel less than. We've been made to feel powerless. We've been made to feel that we don't have a voice. I know that's how I felt growing up. Again, I saw my father murder my mother when I was 2. Stabbing her 49 times, and I'm screaming and crying. And it didn't change. It didn't stop. And so I grew up thinking that I was powerless. I grew up thinking that I didn't have a voice. Nobody heard me. Nobody gave a damn what I thought. And so I stopped talking. Because nobody gave a damn anyways. Nobody wanted to listen to me anyways. Man, it's part of the trick. It's part of the matrix to keep you from understanding who you are. The choice is yours. You can stay living that life. You can stay, you're not even living, you're just existing. You can stay existing in that lie. Or you can grow the fuck up emotionally and learn who the fuck you are and begin to live that life. By walking in that authority, by walking in that power, by utilizing the power that you have. The choice is yours. And the crazy thing, the choice has always been yours. They just tricked you and made you feel like you didn't have a choice. They just tricked you and made you believe that you were powerless. They just tricked you and made you believe that you didn't have a voice and that nobody would listen. And so what that does is it makes you feel helpless. It makes you feel hopeless. You can't change anything. Man, hope and pray that I said something to encourage you, to inspire you, to even challenge your way of thinking. Get a piece of turquoise or just understand what turquoise represents, what turquoise means to those of us that know. My family, I love you guys. Thank you for rocking out with me. Happy healing. Peace.